very good day to all of my students. Very good morning. Today's topic would be unitary method. We are going to solve certain sums based on unitary methods. Simple, the basic ones. Obviously, there are many methods of solving it, but we'll stick to the basic ones. We will just go through the basic ones, जो हमारे लिए basic sums है unitary method के, उस पे हम ज़्यादा focus करेंगे. The word unitary means unit, means you bring down everything to one by a particular process, an operation, and then you jump to whatever is your required answer or the method to solve the sum. So let's have the first question. If the cost of 5 pencils is rupees 40, what is the cost of 1 pencil? And then we'll see in the next slide how to solve it. So let's see the solution. If you look at it, in this particular question, there are two quantities that we are dealing with. First is the pencil, or the item, you can say the pencil, and the next one is the cost. Whatever things are known to us, try to keep it on the left hand side of the equal to sign, and whatever is required to be found out, try to keep it on the right hand side. As and when we approach the sum, you will be able to know what exactly we are trying to do. So we write down the first statement, cost of 5 pencils equal to rupees 40. Then what do we do is, we actually find out the cost of 1 pencil. So from 5 pencils we come down to 1 pencil. So what do we do? Cost of 1 pencil will be rupees 40 divided by 5, which is equal to rupees 8. So see, if we are bringing down a particular item from a many to a one, we always divide. So we can remember it in such a way. Let's call that short form as mod, MOD. Many to one is division. And just think of the opposite. One to many will be multiplication. So if you just remember MOD, mod in the sense I'm talking about the short form. Later stages in your mathematics, if you go for it, you'll learn mod in a different way. But MOD, let's give it a short form. Many to one is division. That's if we can understand it that way. So let's have the second question. A car travels 180 kilometers in 3 hours. How far will it travel in 5 hours at the same speed? So obviously there are two things that is given in this particular question. One is the distance covered and the second one is the time. Now we have to find out how much or how far will it travel. That means we are going to find out the distance to be covered in 5 hours. So again, over here also two quantities are there. So how do we approach the solution? So distance covered in 3 hours is 180 kilometers. Very well. Then we bring it down to 1 hour. Distance covered in 1 hour, which is equal to 180 divided by 3. That means we bring from many to 1 when we come down, from 3 hours to 1 hour. It is a division. So it is 60 kilometers. And then again we jump to 5 hours. That means unitary method over here involves the process where you bring down everything to 1. And then from there we jump to as much as we want or as many as we want. So distance covered in 3 hours was 180. Bring it down to 1. Distance covered in 1 hour is equal to 180 divided by 3, that is 60. Distance covered in 5 hours is equal to whatever from 1 to many we have to multiply. That is the process. So 60 into 5, that is 300 kilometers. That's how we go for it. So now let's go to the third sum. If 4 kg of rice cost rupees 80, how much will 10 kg of rice cost? And then we'll see how we approach this particular sum. So again we come down. Cost of 4 kg of rice is rupees 80. Then we bring it down to 1. Therefore cost of 1 kg of rice is 80 divided by 4, which is 20. And then we jump to again the number of quantities, quantity of rice we want from 1 to whatever it is. Can be 10, 5, 7, 8. In this case it is 10. The cost of 10 kg of rice would be 20, which is the cost of 1 kg of rice multiplied by 4, which is rupees 200. So if we look at the last example of this session, a company pays 75,000 to 15 employees. How much will it pay for 25 employees? And then we'll see how we can approach this particular sum. So salary paid to 15 employees is rupees 75,000. Therefore, salary paid to one employee would be 75,000 divided by 15, which is 5,000 rupees. And then from one, we again jump to many, which is salary paid for 25 employees. The salary of 25 employees would be the salary of one employee multiplied by 25, and you get this particular answer. So hope you enjoyed this particular session. Hope you understood this part. There is another way of doing some more sums in unitary method where we will not get a whole number as an answer on the first step. That means when we bring it down to 1, it may happen that the answer comes in a fraction or a decimal. So in that case, what do? We will bring in the next session, in the next video, I'll be placing this and telling you exactly what to do in these kind of sums. And so keep watching. Have a nice day. Thank you.